Hey friends, it's me Stace. Today I'm making a card for Kokorosa Studio, and this is the card we're making. It's a really pretty, fun, birthday-themed garden card. So there's the outside, then we have the inside here. So you can hopefully see that little pop-up piece there. Alright, so to get started for the card, you will need a piece of cardstock that is 8.5 by 5.5. You want to score that at 4 1/4 to create the card base. Then we can set that piece aside. We need 2 pieces of white. They both measure 4 by 5 1/4. An accent color, I chose pink. This one is also 4 by 5 1/4. Pattern paper, this one is 3 3/4 by 5. Same color as my accent, and this one is 2 1/4 by 2 3/4, and then my white for the greeting is 2 by 2 1/2. Now the framelits we're using this one here. This is called a quadruple foldable border. That's what we're going to be using to make the inside of the card here. Then for the outside, we're using this one, and this is called Gardener Utensils. Really, really cute, and I used all those images here for the pockets and also for the fence on the outside. Alright, so I already went ahead and cut all those pieces out. So I'm going to take my accent color here and my piece to go on top of that. I'm just going to put this on the pink. Whoop. Okay, just like that. I'm also going to stamp on the inside of my piece. If you can see my card here, I have a little greeting there. I'm going to grab that and my VersaFine black ink. Alright, I'm going to stamp that toward the top, kind of in the middle. I'm not too worried if I'm straight or not. Alright, so we have that one. You know what, while we're here, let's go ahead and stamp our greeting as well. The happy birthday. And this stamp that I'm using is from May Made It, and it is called Birthday Wishes. Alright, so we can set that aside. All of our stamping is done. Get that out of the way. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and adhere this on the inside. Okay, and we're going to put the other one on the other side. Alright, just make sure it's straight. Okay, so there's the inside of the card. Now we have this piece for the outside. I'm going to go ahead and grab my little fence pieces. I already went ahead and cut them out to save time. I also put some foam squares on the back. I'm going to start with right in the middle of this piece. Now we'll work our way outward from there. So 2 on each side of that. I did have to cut my foam squares in half to make it fit. Okay. Our last one here, and then we're just going to cut the extra pieces off. Okay, put that one there. Really pretty fence, and it cut so well. All right, so we have that. I'm going to flip it over and just cut off the extra pieces here. You can use this for spring, for Mother's Day, all kinds of occasions. All right, so we have that part done. Now we have this piece. Okay, and again, this piece is the quadruple foldable border. It is this piece here, and then we have all these pieces for the pockets. There are score marks in there, so go ahead and crease all that up. Let me get my bone folder. You'll see there's a little tab on the side. Make sure you crease those as well. And just fold this up. I'm going to grab my glue. I'm using my art glitter glue. I'm going to flip it over and put some glue on those tabs right there. And then fold it down just to keep it in place. Do the same for this one over here. And that's going to create a little pocket for the inside. So I'm going to go ahead and fold it, like an accordion. Okay, then we can set that piece aside. All right, now we have the little tags. So I have the 4 of those, and 2 of them have holes. It doesn't really matter which ones. All right, now we have the little gloves, and this is all coming from this die set here. These gloves are just so cute. All right, so I'm gonna put one there, and then the other one on top of that one. All right, so we have that one. Then we have the utensils. So I have one here, the little shovel. Okay, and then we have the little pruners. And look how small they are. I mean, they cut out so well. I thought for sure they would get stuck, but they did not. Okay, we're just going to dab it off a little bit. All right, we're going to put those down here. And this is using Cricut's foil paper for that, so it has like a little bit of a sheen to it. All right, then we have the watering can. And this didn't fit all the way on there, so I just angled it the best I could and then flipped it over and cut off the extra piece there. Okay, so we have those ones done. Now we need the flower. All right, so what I did with that one, you can see the flower piece here, hopefully. I cut it out in brown first, then I cut it out in green. So, and it comes with 2 flowers. I'm just gonna go ahead and cut this one right in half and then angle it a little bit so it kind of mimics the other piece. Okay, so there's my little flower pot. I wanna cut the flower off. All I want is the bottom piece to be brown. Then on this one, I'm just gonna go ahead and cut the little green leaf off, and then also the flower. Okay, all right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this down. All right, put that one there. Then we have the little flower, or the leaf. Okay, and then I have the flower here from this piece, and I also cut that in the Cricut foil paper as well. And I just, there it goes, I stuck to my finger. So I'm going to put some glue behind that for the hole. Then just take a piece of pink cardstock to go behind there, and then glue all this on. Whoop. Get that back down there. Okay. All right. And then just put that on top of that. All right, so that piece is done. Now all I have left are the leaves. Let me go ahead and do those real quick. So we have all of our pieces done. I'm going to grab the inside of my card here. I'm going to grab one of these branches or leaves and put it on this side. And then I'm going to put one on the bottom. And there is a right and wrong side. I'm actually going to put this on, I'm putting the glue on the right side of it. This way it's angling the right way for me. Okay, so there's the inside. All right, now I'm going to go and put the cap back on my glue real quick. So we can set that aside. All right, now, so we have, let's do the front real quick. All right, so we have our happy birthday. I'm going to flip it over and put some foam squares on the back. And then we're going to add our greenery to this as well, because I did cut out 5 of those. And I'm actually going to put 3 foam squares right here, because that's where I want my leaves to come out. I give all them a squish, take the backing off of that. Alright, so I'm going to take the other two that I had, or the other three that I had right here, and just stick them behind here, each one going on a foam square. Actually, this one's just going to go on top of the other ones. Just like that, just so it gives me some kind of greenery there. And I'm going to hold that, and then just take my bone folder and just lightly give them a crease. Okay, take that and glue it to our pink. All right, now we can take, actually I'm going to take this and glue this to the front of the card. And then I'll show you how to attach that folded piece. You can leave the card just like this too, you know. I think it's a really pretty card just with these pieces. I would probably recommend this is a card you want to hand deliver because it is going to be rather bulky because of the inside pocket piece. If you can see, that's how thick that card is. It's pretty thick, but I do like it very much. All right, so now we have these. I'm going to flip it over, and on this side here, you can see where the tabs are. I'm going to put some double-sided tape. You definitely want to use a strong glue here. I'm going to go right to the edge, the folded edge there, and then right to the edge over here. Okay, and do the same for this side. Only putting glue on the two end pieces. Okay, we can set that aside. I'm going to take my bone folder and just kind of give that a little bit of a rub. All right, so we still have it as the accordion. Okay, we're going to take the glue off. And then do this side, and I want it to line up with the bottom. Okay, so I'm going to just kind of pinch in the middle a little bit like that, just to kind of get that fold going. Okay, I'm going to bring it in here and just kind of line it up with the bottom. You don't want to go all the way in because your card will not open. So I went in about the width of this. Okay, so just have this on the bottom. Just kind of squish it in there. Okay, there we go. Isn't that cute? All right, now all we need to do now is fill our little pockets up. So we have a little flower pot here. How fun would this be for somebody who gardens, right? The watering can. I absolutely love the gloves and little utensils. But how fun is that little card, right? So there is that one. There is this one here. I love the fence. I love the flower paper. I do have a card kit for you. I do include an envelope in case you want to mail the card out. But as I said, it's really, really thick. If I had to measure the thickness of this, roughly, it's probably about a ½ inch. So it's going to, you know, be more money to mail that card out, so I would recommend handing it to somebody. But you can still put an envelope to hand to somebody. So anyway, all the pieces are here, and I put all these little pieces inside a baggie. That way they don't get lost. So to be entered in the card kit, leave me a comment below saying you want to be entered in the card kit, and also leave me a flower emoji, and I'll pick a winner this coming Sunday. And I will have both of these dies linked below for you. Again, this one is called the quadruple border or the quadruple foldable border, and this one is the gardener utensils. Super cute. This is great for all kinds of seasons just by changing out the colors of the cardstock or the paper that you're using. All right, my friends, there you have it. Really fun spring, summer type card. Any questions at all, please let me know. As always, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.